Hello, my friends. This week, Miss Oleski is reading a book called The Three Billy Goats Gruff. And there are three brothers in that story. Three goat brothers, Billy Goat brothers. And there is a smaller one, a little one, the middle one, and then the big one. And you'll hear about how they work together to get over this bridge and get by the... Oh, I don't want to spoil it in case you haven't seen the book and the video yet. So go check out Miss Oleski's video, okay, for the book read this week. But it did get me thinking about ordering objects. Now, that's not ordering at a restaurant. We do order things that way. Like, I'll have a cheeseburger with extra fries. But in this case, we're going to order things by size. So you can do this with a bunch of different things. You could get 5 different items, that 5 items of different size, but the same type of item. So find 5 stuffed animals. Find 5 spoons of different sizes. And then we're going to order them in size. So the first one I went out and found was I found 5 different coins. So I found a penny, a nickel, a dime, a quarter, and this is a banged up one, but a dollar piece. You don't see those too often. All right. And I'm going to try and put them in order. So for some of them, they might be obvious. Like if I put these two together, well, this is bigger and this is smaller. So I definitely want to start with the smaller. You can start with bigger. You can go big to small or small to big. It does not matter. But now what? These are kind of the same. But if I hold them up to each other, you can see there's still some of the penny showing. So the dime is actually smaller. So then I'm going to put the penny. Well, which one do you think is smaller? Yeah, the penny is still smaller. So the penny is bigger than the dime. What about that nickel? Yeah, the nickel is smaller. So far I've got some of it organized where the dime is the smallest, then my penny, then my nickel. But now I still have my quarter and my other piece. Oh, there we go. So you can do this with anything. And you could reverse it going largest to smallest. You can do this with things found around the house. You do not need money. I just happen to have that laying around, change in my pocket. Caps, bottle caps. Now, ask before you take anything to do this with. Of course, we always say that in our videos. Ask family members, adults, before you take things to use them, because they might be using them for something else, or it might not be good in this case to have a cap off of something. So again, I'm going to go smallest to biggest. Well, these are similar. Again, oh, this one's smaller. So I can start there. Yeah, pretty obvious, right? It's this one's bigger. No, I'm just kidding. That's right, my friends. This one is bigger. All right. So again, biggest. And then this way we're going down a little bit till we get to the itty bitty, almost like a baby cap. Okay. I actually got that off a chapstick container. But again, small, and then it keeps getting bigger. If you don't have something already kind of pre-made that you can just take off of something or find, get some paper, cut it up into strips, have somebody help you cut it into strips. I did it with straws. So I just cut them into different lengths. And then I'm going to start with my big straw. I'll try and show you. I have all the different lengths here. Now, like I said, some are going to be easier than others. You're going to realize that this one is the biggest compared to all the other ones that are smaller. And you can start ordering them. Largest, back down. To smallest. And I'll try and lay them next to each other. All right. Now, those were pretty easy, but what happens to this one? Yeah, they're kind of the same, but I had actually cut a stretchy straw. So we actually have a smaller one. All right. And when I put them next to each other, you can see the differences. Now, those might have been hard to see on camera because they were all laying down. I'm going to try and do one of things standing up, things like you would be able to do with your stuffed animals, or sneakers are a good one. Get some adult sneakers. Some of you have baby brothers or younger brothers and sisters. Get their small shoes, and you'll have a pretty good mix. And try ordering them from biggest to smallest. It won't always be the bigger adult. Sometimes people have smaller feet, so your feet might actually be bigger than your older brother or sister. So try it out, see what happens. What I did, because I have a lot of them laying around, is candles. Now, again, ask permission before you use anything, even the bottle caps and the coins and things like that, but especially something that is glass. We want to be safe. So I went ahead and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, when we're ordering them, again, I said you can do it by biggest to smallest, smallest to biggest. It does not matter how you want to do it. So for this one, I'm going to start with my big one. But again, then you get into things where, well, gee, the candle is kind of the same, the wax, but it's in a bigger container. So you're going to have to kind of think sometimes, what do I want to count as bigger or smaller? I'm still going to count the container that it's in, because this whole thing is a candle. Because without the container, it would just be whoop, wax. So we are going to, even this one would, if I took the thing off and lit it, it would just go whoop. You put it in a container too. So I'm going to say that this one is bigger. So that one would be next. But then I have this one. Well, it's still smaller than this one, but it's larger than this one. So it changes the order a little bit. So I had my large, and then this one. Now this is the next largest. So I'm working down in order, large and getting smaller. I have 2 left. All right. Which one do you think is the smaller? Which one do you think would be last in the order? Yeah, this is the little one. So when I put them down, I have my large, and then they get smaller. Or if I'm going this way, smallest to largest. It looks almost like stairs, actually. Climbing up, 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 or going down, 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 down. All right, so you can order it by the size, bigger and smaller, or in the case of the straws, the length. Okay. The coins were sized, the bottle caps, however you want to do it, whatever you want to use. We're going to be doing this in class a little bit too. So bring your stuffed animals, your sneakers, your coins, whatever, but make sure that you ask permission first. Be safe, have fun with it, and Mr. P will see you later. All right? Bye.